You can have two friends. I hope you do. You can have two hobbies. You can even have two jobs, but you cannot have two masters. Slavery is absolute. Requires all of you, all your time, all your allegiance, all your work, all your heart, all your soul. Jesus says you can try to have two masters, but it doesn't work. You will end up being devoted to one and despising the other. You may think, well, I can be a Christian, and I love Jesus, and I go to church, and I'm passionate about that, but I got a little fling with money. That's sort of, like I'm married to Jesus, I date money. No, it's not going to work like that. You can't have two masters. You may think, well, I can go along pursuing money and be a good Christian, but you won't please both masters for long, and know what will happen? You will grow tired of Christ. You will get sick of his demands. Whatever it is, it may be sex, it may be ambition, it may be grades, it may be money, and you will find that you resent Christ. He gets in the way of this other master. He doesn't want you to have what the other master promises you. What are you working for? What do you dream about? What can't you live without? How do you fill in the blank? If only I had blank, I'd be happy. What? Kids, spouse, grandkids, house, job, health. If only I had blank. Pretty good indication of where our heart is. Maybe even who our God is. Jesus, remember the parable of the sower and the soils, and he said the man is sowing the seed, and you know, each plant grows up just a little bit more, and the one that gets the closest to actually making it is the seed that's thrown among the thorns. And you remember what Jesus said? It grows up for a time, but then it gets choked out. And he says it gets choked out by two things: the deceitfulness of riches and the worries of life, the cares of this world. That can happen. Maybe it's happening to you. Maybe you're not a Christian for that reason, because some time ago the seed went and you heard the gospel and it sounded pretty good, and maybe you started going to church, maybe even you still go into church, and it's growing up, but it's gotten choked out by the deceitfulness of riches. Because money says this will make you happy, this will make you special, this will make you worth something, this will give you security. Do you see how everything money promises is a false god? Only God gives you real worth. Only God gives you real affirmation. Only God can say you're truly special, truly loved. Only God can give you real security, and you run to money for all those things. And God is left standing at the altar.